got after you just got done having actually a very fun Doctor Strange conversation.
Oh damn! I thought we were on
That
the
could be
air.
just a whole
Well,
episode.
no, we weren't. We are now.
We weren't
Um,
on there. Oh shit.
we are. We are. We are. What's up,
That is
fellas?
hilarious.
I don't know,
Hello,
man.
How are you
hello.
guys doing?
It has been a while, huh?
It
We
has
haven't
been,
seen our
has it
friend
not?
It
Brad in a
is. It's
long
good.
time.
It's good to see you guys.
It's good to have you back, bro. It's definitely. And you already like before the show, before I hit live on this, they were having a really good Doctor Strange conversation. I apologize for not hitting start earlier. You guys
It's
could
all
have been
good.
That's
in
It's
fine.
all
You
good.
know, ebbs and flows and ebbs.
Right?
that. True. But welcome back to another episode of Jump to Hyperspace. You could definitely see we got another person in the co-pilot area. Is it a cockpit? I don't like calling it a cockpit.
Why?
There's something about it because it
Really?
is a lot of cocks. There's three
Wow.
cocks in
Well,
there,
In the pit.
and that's too many. That's one too many.
As long as,
Sausage
as long
pit.
as you just don't look me in the eyes if you ask me if I want to sit in your cockpit, then I think we'll be fine.
You know what? That's a fair point. I'll
You
give
know,
you that.
I
Yeah,
think I think
fair enough.
I think we'll be okay from
Just
that point
no
on.
eye contact when I
Ex-
ask.
Exactly.
Sounds good. I can do
And
that.
probably no
That's
eye
something I can
contact
manage.
while we're in there either. Just make sure we're flying straight.
Wait a minute. We can't look at each other while we're in the cockpit.
I mean, I don't know. Can we?
I mean, I'll do it if you do
Yes.
it.
All right, cool. That's fine.
All right, cool.
Just
All
don't bite your lip.
Oh. That's so weird, actually. um, but yes, welcome back to Jump to Hyperspace. As you can see, we have our boy back in the area. We'll just call it the area where you fly the ship. Brad. Brad, how you been, man?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Surviving out here, Colorado,
You in your background
neck deep
couldn't be
in
more
snow.
Colorado. Like it looks so cool. I'm actually
Thank you.
very jealous
Thank you.
right now.
Thank you.
Jake, you got your area all set up, looking all
Dude, look at
professional.
me.
I
I try,
appreciate
bro.
you.
I try. I try. The kids turned it into a playroom for a while, so there's
Yeah.
I'd shift some things around, but we're fine. We're good.
You like you about to give a speech, bro.
Oh, do I?
Yeah. Like in
Four
some alternate
scoring.
universe where you're the president and you have to announce that Iron Man is officially dead. Like that's what it's giving me right now. But you're also saying
gotta-
fuck
ooh.
Marvel because I got DC on me.
Yeah, well, I just had to show love to the OG. I
love
feel like
that.
he's missing.
That's dope, man.
you
That's
know.
dope. What are we talking about today, fellas? What are
There's
we
a lot to
talking
talk about.
There's a lot to
Jeez.
talk about. First of all, I want to get Brad's thoughts on Ant-Man because we did an Ant-Man show, kind of, sort of.
Yes.
But I want to get Brad's thoughts on Ant-Man.
I like Ant-Man.
By the way,
I'm an Ant-Man fan.
in the group chat,
Yeah.
it's the start of phase 5.
Yeah, I didn't realize that until a couple days ago.
Oh, yeah.
I was listening to something. I was like, "Oh shit, that's right. That's crazy." Phase 4 was kind of a blur. It was a new
Phase 4 was a
era,
huge blur.
in the MCU.
Justin, you still haven't seen it, huh?
He said he doesn't mind spoilers.
You don't
well,
mind the
'cause that's the
spoilers?
thing.
All
Like,
right. It's a brave man there.
he's a brave man. I feel like you didn't really miss much though. Like much.
Wow,
on the
don't
spoilers.
see Jake. There goes Jake.
What do you
There he
mean?
goes already.
I
Undermining the
disagree.
movie.
I thought there was a lot. I thought there was a lot in this
So
movie.
much.
I thought there was so much. My mind was going crazy. Like infinite Kangs.
Infinite.
Oh yeah,
Infinite
Kangs,
Kang.
yeah.
Every possible Kang you can think of. Kang shaped as corn.
That's
Yeah.
facts, though. That's facts. They have some
No,
wild looking ones in there too.
Yeah.
No, I'm interested to see where
Well-
this goes. I mean, I liked it. There was definitely parts. I mean, there's always going to be things that you wish they could have done instead, but I definitely felt the absence of Michael Pena.
Yeah.
Really, you did.
Yeah, he's my boy.
I mean, yeah, he's amazing, but I don't know. I didn't even think about it actually. Now that
I mean, even if
I just
he
brought it
even
up.
if he even if he was just in an end credit scene, I think it would have.
end credit scene
think
would have
it-
been dope. Yeah,
I think
I'll
it
give you
would
that.
have filled the bill.
but they're already too comedy heavy right now too. So, but I guess that is the tone, the nature of, or the tone of the movie. Like it's Paul Rudd.
I feel
That's
like
the nature
of at least of the
kind of the tone of the trilogy.
Yeah. Okay. So
That's
you know
that's
what?
what
Yeah.
that's what I like about Ant-Man is like I was watching them the first two before seeing this one, which I'd like to go see again in theaters, which I actually haven't wanted to do with the Marvel movie in a while. Like I really like Shang-Chi, and I don't even think I wanted to see Shang-Chi again in theaters. But I don't know. I really like this one. I'd like to look. I'd like to see some things again. Look for some details that I can't. I'll think of as we're talking. But
Yeah, for sure.
there's definitely some plot holes. Like with Janet, and I mean, last we saw all of them, they were all super cool with going down into the quantum realm, and then all of a sudden it's like this big issue. She's all super scared, you know. Like when Cassie reveals that she's sending this signal down, she like freaks out, and it's like, you guys were just down there, like
fucking around. Yeah,
you know, yeah. And then the Avengers just figured out how to like navigate through there. So like, I don't know, it just seemed out of place that all of a sudden she's like
scared of,
has a big problem with it. But
yeah, now it's a problem. Like Kang wasn't already there, type of thing.
Yeah.
Right, because that was a big deal. I mean, the way the story played out in the movie, she was like on the run at the point when they found her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she was like a freedom fighter for years.
That's interesting. I didn't even think about that, actually.
So that was kind of a big deal. But I mean, she kind of explained later on why she kept it hidden. You know, she truly thought he was stuck down there with how she destroyed, you know, shrunk the you dig.
I like
the quantum core, I guess is what it would be called.
Yeah. Which, do you think he still has it? I think he still has it.
Which, why'd they send him
I
down
don't know.
there with it?
So
Jake,
like,
hold on, you got to do something, Jake. You got to do something different with your hands. It's too serious. I can't.
What
man.
is it?
You
What?
gotta break them up. You know, let them air out. There we go. A little tap dance or something. God,
mind your own fucking business.
You're right. They're your hands. I will.
They're my hands.
Your hands. What you want.
I'll do what I want with them.
Put a blanket over them. It's weird. I don't know what the problem is, but I don't like it.
Yeah, Ligma, dude. Get over it.
That's awesome.
Sorry, Brett.
That's all good.
Fine, I'll put them down in here.
Okay, that's
have
even,
no
you
have
just
no
cut your
support.
camera off. I guess really, just cut it off because that was creepy too. No,
mind
sir.
your business and read the comments.
All right. Sorry, Brad. Again,
That's all good. I don't remember what I was talking about. Something about Janet.
Bro,
freedom fighting.
Yeah, that is
on
such
the
a
run.
good point, though. Like, she was. I mean, she did have a purpose for trying to be down there.
Oh, you asked me if I thought he still had the quantum core.
Yes,
and
that's
like,
right. Thank you.
Janet, I think that Kang's definitely still alive. Even though in the end credit scene, those other three Kangs say that he's dead. I think he's still alive because like,
yeah,
they made a point for Janet to name drop the fucking those two fucking places, Subatomica and fucking something else. I can't think of it right now. And my phone is right there, so I can't look it up.
the name of Kang's place, like his house.
No, so she it's when they first drop down in there, and she's talking about how the quantum realm is fucking like bigger than you can imagine, and there's worlds beyond worlds beyond worlds,
yes. Yes, I
and
do like
something
that.
about she name drops 2 places. Something in Subatomica. Maybe someone in the comments can help us out.
Yeah, hopefully, because I don't remember
Uh,
either.
but
I guess I
that's,
can look
I
it
mean,
up.
he's just got to be smaller, like you just keep fucking getting
Yes,
smaller, right?
That's
yes,
with you.
So that's definitely a detail I want to see again. Is I want to watch him shrink and just see what it
and
looks like. See what like did he have the thing in his hand? Like what was all going on there? Like there was a lot going on in that movie and a lot visually,
yeah,
to look
yeah.
at. It was hard to
It's hard to
like,
take it all in on your first
yeah.
watch. Like you have to.
Mm-hmm.
This is definitely a movie that I feel like you have to see because it is gonna help. Like it's gonna help propel it to where it's going, and it's a movie you definitely gonna have to watch twice. There's so much detail.
Yeah, which has
Well,
been
But
like
yeah.
and
all of
then
the
even go
Ant-Mans. They've
watch
been
those.
like a springboard into these phases.
Yeah. And these are the type of movies that I think like those Screen Rant people do so well is those those Easter eggs because it does help fill in the blanks, and I think it makes the movies way more interesting after watching one of their
Mm-hmm.
videos. So shout out to that YouTube page. Um, but yes, you're so right. Like he's just gonna keep shrinking. I don't think he blew up. I don't think there's anything like that. But I think he has to come back, right?
Maybe we'll have a Kang Modoc, variant.
Mm-hmm.
He's got like a
That's
little legs, little arms, and a little
were
butt.
you so did you catch the last episode
A
there
little
when we were talking
Jonathan
about
Majors butt.
yeah, when we
Oh,
were talking about what they should have did with Modoc? We are talking about like shrinking him with Kang instead of killing off, well,
Yeah, I was a
you
little
giving a
bummed that
spoiler.
that he keyed in that movie.
did you
Yeah.
like Modoc?
I did not like that version. It was
Yeah,
like
me neither, dude. It was
I
terrible.
understood
Wait,
what they were doing there, but like it did not go over well in my opinion unless he had
okay,
the
okay,
mask
hold on, hold
on.
on. Hold on. Yes. That's what I
Yeah,
was gonna ask.
When he
So at
had the
what
mask
point
on, the armor, yeah, he was
yeah.
definitely like,
he's
but
badass.
like
Yeah.
but he wasn't scary enough because he wasn't actually MODOK, like he was
Mhm.
fucking Darian Cross that was
Yeah.
shrunk and like had
He
little
went through
legs, and it was
yeah,
too
and went through
funny
some
to take him
therapeutic shit.
seriously.
Yeah. They fucked him, man.
Eh,
They did it again. They did what Marvel. That's the thing that I have against them. That's the one thing.
Mm-hmm.
They always make their villains so soft, man. Like, oh my god, or they kill them off.
hmm
I even like two
Like
like
fucking Gore the God Butcher.
yeah, yeah, dude. That was
What a waste! What a waste of
What
an
a way.
amazing actor and character.
and yeah, and like to me, like and
That
like to
movie
that point too.
sucked.
Yeah, yeah, that was bad. Oh no. I feel like this Kang, like while Jonathan Majors played him menacing, I wasn't he still like wasn't menacing enough to me. Like for me to to feel like he's supposed to be the big bad of the next of the MCU for the next few years. Like
but
for
he's
the next, you know what I mean? Like at
but
least
he's
that.
not. That Kang is not. That's what
What
I
do you
thought
think
was
that
so
that was?
cool about that end credit scene was like
But that's what they built him up to be. Is what is kind of
that's
my.
what he built himself up to be.
I mean, in turn, Marvel did that through their writing, but yeah, like they made it seem like this one was gonna be like the one, like don't let him out of the quantum realm, like he's locked in there for a fucking reason, and Ant-Man's able to go toe to toe with him. Like he even drops like Avengers, like in the
He didn't go
like
toe to toe.
dropping, like he even like talks about killing Avengers
Killing
in the,
Thor.
you know what I mean? Yeah, like killing Thor and like
Yeah.
even like He Who
Uh,
Remains is like, oh,
so,
wait till you meet him, and all the
so
other
my
ones are like we banished him. Like, thank God that he's dead. Like, at least they think he's dead. So like, oh,
Maybe
thank
those
God he's
Thors
dead.
in those other timelines are ass. Like maybe they're just not that good. Maybe they're just not the Thor. Like, what if it's the Frog Thor that he
That's a good,
fucking
yeah,
ended up
maybe,
killing or
yeah,
something? You know what I mean?
perhaps, yeah. That's yeah.
Maybe
All
he
right,
ain't
I'll
on
give you
this
that.
Ant-Man level. You dig?
I'll give you that. All right, all right.
Dude, Ant-Man's got something special. Like we were watching the second one, getting ready for going to see Quantumania, and I had a buddy out here visiting from Chicago area. And fucking Ant-Man gets punched through the fucking like drywall and then like into a cinder block wall that just like cracks and he just falls down and then like starts standing up. My buddy's like, dude, he's dead. No, he's fucking dead. There's no way you're standing up from that.
Hell no. That's funny.
So he's got to be some kind of superhuman because yeah, dude, he went toe to toe with Kang.
It's either that or
Got kicked in the face. Kicked in the face.
That was my point, though. Is like Jake, is talking about like how he went toe to toe with him, but again, when Ant-Man was giving him the best of him, like getting the best of Kang, his armor was broken.
I was just gonna ask that. When did that happen?
Suit is the power. Kang the Conqueror suit is also the power, the source of the power.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, because once they power it up, Janet says now that he's got his suit back, yada yada, he's super powerful.
He's about to be yeah.
So yeah, I was thinking about that. That was another detail. I was wondering when that powers down and if that affects, because he's just punching at that point. He doesn't got the fucking visor thing. He doesn't got his shit, like the force. He doesn't have his cape. He doesn't have any of that.
Doing his purple Kamehamehas and shit like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Ant-Man is skilled. I mean, he was getting his ass whipped by the Wasp. She was training him. So my favorite superhero is non-binary man.
Good for you, buddy. Good for you.
Who is that one, Uncle Sam?
I have no idea.
My favorite superhero is non-binary man. Who? Now I want to know.
Who?
Loki.
Oh, maybe
it's Loki. Maybe it's a riddle. We don't know if he's trying to be an asshole or if he's dropping riddles in the chat. We don't know.
I think he's just being an asshole, bro.
Maybe.
Troll.
Probably.
Trolling.
I like to give people the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, right.
You got to give them the Benny.
I enjoyed the Loki.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun one.
I'm definitely looking forward to Loki season 2.
Just chasing Kangs through the universe, bro.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good.
That's what I'm looking forward to most about this whole next Kang phase. Is like not this. I wasn't like, oh, this Kang in this movie is like the be all of Kangs. All I could think of was like, what kind of Kangs are we going to run into? So that's what I got so excited about was those end credit scenes and seeing like, shit, there's going to be a fucking lot of them. They're just going to literally pop up in all of these movies and it could be a good guy. It could be a bad guy. It could be someone in between. It could be anyone,
Imagine we get that Kang the Conqueror back on the basis of Loki actually taking over the TVA and writing the story and continuing the story. Because remember, they offered him that at the end.
Well, that's kind of what's.
And nobody knows anything. Like they don't know him anymore.
So did they give up? Did they give up that opportunity when they killed He Who Remains?
What do you mean?
Or was that them accepting that role by killing him? I'd have to rewatch that again and listen to the wording, but
yeah,
I don't know.
I think.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what they do with this season 2 Loki. I think it's going to be really fun.
Yeah, because Loki might have him and Sylvie might have some kind of power now if they've inherited some kind of Kang timeline role.
Because she pushed him back into a different what do you call it? Timeline, right?
No, she just killed him.
So maybe Sylvie's just in charge
into a timeline that was different.
Yeah, she just pushed him into through the fucking.
Yeah, he's just back he's back at the TVA.
But he's in a different timeline though, probably.
He's in a different. Yeah, right.
You know
so is that like a multiverse, or is that just a different timeline? Is that just different because of what Sylvie did at the end? Did he go back to But fucking Owen Wilson and what's her nuts don't know who he is anyway. When he runs into them and he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh God, Kang is coming."
Because there's no way a TVA exists in other timelines.
Well,
Is there?
I mean,
it
I
seemed
don't see
Because
to.
why
they
it wouldn't be.
travel the other.
Oh, I see where you're coming from.
Do you know
I
what I
don't
mean?
know.
Though, like, would there
That's
be
that's
TVAs in other timelines? I don't think so. I think there's just. I think
well,
the whole
that's what I'm
point of it was
confused
to
about
have
because
one TVA.
at the
But
end,
they,
Immortus says something
Nina.
about we don't want we don't want anyone to ruin what we built. Well, what the fuck have you guys built? If he who remains was like the
The person.
ultimate
well,
be
what if he was?
all,
Well, what if he was just the one that they put in charge of that? Like, what if he's part of that council of Kangs and he's part of that hierarchy of those three? Like, maybe he's the fourth one
so he
or
was
something
just
like that. And so
bullshitting
he's just
in that whole thing.
well, because he's like, if you think I'm evil, he's like, wait till you meet my variants.
He does say something about maybe I'm telling the truth, maybe I'm not.
Yeah,
Like a couple times, I think.
and so like he's probably part of like he's probably a higher up in that big council of Kangs, and they're like, you're in charge. Like, here you go, here's your sector of it, and now that shit's going awry. Because remember, at the end of multiverse, or not end of Multiverse of Madness, but at the end of Quantumania, they look up at the sacred timeline, and it's like branching off the same
Yeah.
way it was in Loki.
So then, where the fuck were
So
they when He Who Remains is at like the end of all time, past the void, and is like literally in the middle of the? Were they just downstairs like during that whole thing?
maybe they were upstairs. I don't know. Well, because it seems like they probably don't all hang out in that Coliseum together all the fucking time. They were probably all summoned there to the Council of Kang. So it's I mean,
I
like,
have a feeling. I have a feeling it's like, so you know, like the timeline is like a circle, the sacred
yeah.
timeline. I have a feeling like they're like stacked like that.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
I think that's what
Hell
they
yeah!
mean by multiverse and multi shit. So like, just think of all those timelines, but stacked atop of each other, and now they're branching off, connecting to one another. Like there's infinite.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
So they can
crashing
do
into each
anything.
other.
Yeah, and that's what causes the the
The
incursions.
incursions.
Yeah. I think they could do a lot with it, bro. They could go so
Yeah,
many ways.
me too.
That's why it's exciting. And then again, like if you like go back and you read like some of the comics, or I don't know, it's just a way to get more excited about. And
I'm just
pumped
I'm
about.
I
Why
can
do
be
they have
excited.
to?
That doesn't mean I have to say that I still liked the movie. It doesn't mean it was a good movie. Like, I wasn't telling people you need to go see it in theaters. I was telling them you can watch it.
Yeah.
Or you can wait till it comes out on Disney Plus. I'm gonna watch it a couple more times when it comes out on Disney Plus.
So you
But I'm
like a
not
bad
like,
movie, is what you're saying?
sometimes, yeah. Sometimes
If
you can
somebody
admit when
asked
there's
me,
flaws in the story, and you can admit when there's like weird directional options, or like when it's just like, but you can also, because like I told you, like when I was in the movie, there was never a point where I was like, oh, this is a bad movie. Like, oh, I don't like this shit. It wasn't until like I thought
I
about
never
it for
got
a couple of
bored.
days that I like started nitpicking the
Huh.
different like, plot holes and just shit that I wasn't really a fan of. But
Mm.
throughout the movie, I was having fun. Like, I never once was taken out of the movie. I was never like, oh, this shit's boring, or oh,
It
this
was
shit's
only
whack.
like an hour and 45 minutes or something.
Yeah. So like I wasn't, yeah.
It's
It was like short and sweet, you know.
it's
But then like when some of my coworkers were like, do I need to go see it
a
in
weird
theaters? I was like,
juxtaposition.
no, you could watch it at home.
Yeah.
Kind of, my thought.
I
is,
mean, I thought
I
it had
still
good
enjoyed it.
visuals for the theater.
Yeah. Yeah, like if you want to go see it for the visuals, you can go see it for the visuals. You don't like,
I wouldn't.
But that was still my thought. Like, I still can't wait I'm like gonna wait. I'm gonna see it on Disney Plus. I'm gonna watch it with my kids.
So it sounds like you like the movie. It's a
I
good movie.
did, but I can still like nitpick plot holes, dude.
I don't
Like,
get.
it's not-
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
So like
Oh,
I can
okay.
tell you, like,
I guess I'm just stuck on the verbiage of you saying like it's a bad movie. I don't get how you think it's a bad movie.
well, like I like Batman Forever, and that's a bad movie, but it's still like
definitely
entertaining.
not a Batman Forever. That's hilarious. Okay, anyway.
You know what I mean? It's still entertaining.
Anyway,
Doesn't mean it's a good movie. I can like a bad movie, dude. It happens all the time.
Getting angry, but I'm gonna let it ride because I got my coffee today.
Do you like Next Friday?
I love Next
Don't you
Friday.
fucking dare say
Next Friday
it's a
is
bad
a
movie.
bad
I
movie,
love
but it
Next
is
Friday.
fucking hilarious, and I love
How
it.
is it bad? It's a great storyline, great acting. What are you
Great
saying right
acting.
now?
Top
Ricky
tier.
Smiley was, wait, no, did you say, Friday After Next or Next Friday? Which one was
Next
it?
Friday.
Either one, dude. I love either one, but they're both terrible movies.
Next Friday?
Next
You
Friday
are out of
is
pocket, bro. Mike Epps?
fucking lit.
Next Friday, and Friday After Next are fucking hilarious, but they're still bad movies. Like you can still say that they're bad movies.
No
I think
way.
I saw Next Friday before the original Friday, so
No
it has like a
way.
special place in my heart.
I don't even fucking know you anymore, dude. You're different.
What are you talking about?
Wow. Different, you know?
I watched him like early in high school, and someone
Yeah,
showed him to
I
me.
am just a little bit different about it because I watch them just a little bit different. Like I watch movies differently than you do, but I can still I can subjectively say that it's a bad movie, but I still liked it.
Oh, it's definitely bad. They're all terrible, but they're
No.
Thank you.
but they're
I can't believe it.
fantastic. They're
Yeah,
like
they're like
they're
terribly
cult
fantastic.
classics.
Yeah.
But they're like better than that. They're like I don't know.
You
It's a
guys,
bad
They're
movie,
like
but they're better
it's
than
be-
most
it's be-
bad movies. Like
you guys are on absolute drugs, but that's all
I'm
right.
not on drugs.
Well, right, because we're on drugs when I watch that movie.
What? Get my fucking face off that goddamn. What are you doing?
Nice.
You guys are
I'm not on drugs, dude. I'm telling you. Right? I mean, you can
I'm
admit
fucking
when
up the
it's
screens on
same with
accident.
like, dude, where's my car?
All right. All right.
Fantastically terrible movie.
Please shut the hell up. That's it.
Oh my god.
Shut the hell up. There's no way you think,
It's just
dude,
because
where's my car is on the same. I'm not even going.
I'm not saying it's on the
going
same
there with
level.
you
I'm just
today.
saying they're funny, they're enjoyable, but they're bad movies.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. But there's also enjoyable bad movies that aren't funny,
Yeah.
like The Butterfly Effect.
True.
Terrible, but
Okay.
great.
I don't even know what you're on that. I don't think I've ever seen that
But
actually.
terrible.
No, I think
Yeah,
about
with
it.
Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah,
The
no, I
first
ain't never seen
serious movie he tried to do
that. No,
since that 70s show.
no, he didn't. Did he?
Yeah, dude, it was
Yeah,
pretty.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
pretty incredibly terrible, but
There
it
you
was
go.
It's
it's still
incredibly
like
terrible.
enjoyable.
It's
Yeah.
enjoyable the first time, and then you just like show it to your friends.
Mm-hmm.
What PK say? He said, "Shut the All right, Last of Us, man.
Yeah,
What are we thinking about this show?
I love it.
I'm
Absolutely.
enjoying it.
I think it's. I just think it's incredibly captivating.
Yeah,
Like that's kind of the thing. Like to me, like I never find myself like even though like I've played through the game and I know like the whole like Henry and Sam thing.
mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, if you haven't watched it, yeah, more spoilers. By the way, mute. If even I was like sitting on the edge of my couch, like I knew what was gonna happen, but I was like, maybe they'll change it.
Right.
Maybe Sam won't turn. Maybe So it was just like,
Well, that's kind of interesting that you say that because me not ever having played the game,
yeah,
I had no idea what was going to happen and was still on the edge of my seat.
yeah. And I think that that's one of the best things that you can do a show where it's based off a video game where millions of people have seen it and millions of people haven't, and yet everybody's on the same level as to like their level of enjoyment of it and like being on the edge of their seat.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and just like the familiarity with it, like I had never played the game, but when the theme song plays,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's so familiar
yeah, because you've heard it, yeah,
because it's literally from the game. Like yeah, I've heard it. I mean,
Have
I've
you just
watched
never had?
I've watched a lot of gameplay.
Oh,
I
you have?
just have never had an opportunity. I don't have a PlayStation, so
Yeah, I'm not finished with the game. But I'm pretty much like right where the show is.
Is this the first game? The show?
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
the first game.
And it's incredible how similar it is and how great of detail they put into the show.
And like
It's really like you can really appreciate it.
well, and the best part too is like the liberties that they do take from the like that they write off on their own, they still make sense, and you don't.
Yes.
You're not like, oh, that's bullshit. Like it still makes like complete sense. It still runs with it. Like Kathleen, like that she's made up. She's not part of the game.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But you're still like, I was like, damn, kind of wish she was now. Like, kind of wish this might have been a little side quest.
Yeah. I like what it's like.
Who? Which character?
Kathleen, like when they go to Kansas, you've gotten that? Oh,
Yeah.
you're right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's beautifully done, man. Golly.
Like in the game, Henry and Sam, I think it's Pittsburgh. I think you're in Pittsburgh when you meet Henry and Sam in the game. But in the show, it's in Kansas, and they're like under siege by Kathleen and all them, and like that was like a change from the game, and I was like, this is fucking dope.
Yeah, like they do a great job at expounding on characters, storylines.
Yeah,
I just hope
Like
that all
side
comes
characters.
back because they're like they left there, didn't they? And they went
They
north.
left Kansas. Yeah, they're gone.
Right. So like that was
Those
like a
flickers
1 or
and those
2 episode
bloaters are out
thing.
there, yeah.
And yeah, so I wonder if that's all gonna come back.
I don't know.
'Cause
That's
it
the thing
seemed
I
very
like about
short lived.
yeah, is that like the zombie? There isn't a lot of zombie and a lot of like the cordyceps shit in it, but the shit that is in it is fucking terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Like the moments that they do throw in there are
When that little girl was in the car, oh my,
are just fucking horrifying. Oh my god,
so scary, bro.
What good casting.
yeah.
Yeah, true. They did a
Spot
great job.
on.
They did a great job.
That was a lot of fun.
Oh shit. Oh, I'm good.
I'd like to see a scene like
Pedro Pascal's on.
kind of set up like a video game with like a horde, where I mean they did some of that earlier on, but like something more, and then like it goes wrong and he's got to like shoot the barrel over there and like just some video game shit,
Puts you in that gear.
Not that I'm not enjoying it, just saying that would be cool if they did something like that where it's like you really feel like they did that, and they definitely been doing some shit.
They did that. I feel like they did that pretty well when they were running away from the horde. Like, and he was stuck in the window, and they were
yeah.
And at first too, like when they were chasing after him in the
Fucking
fucking tank, boom, 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 yeah, yeah, duck down, turn fucking rotate the sticks, yeah, yep.
I am in a rocket ship right now.
Are you right now? Are you loving the show too? Are you loving The Last of Us right now, Anthony?
That game, fucking Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And Days Gone are like 3 games that I would get a PlayStation just for those 3 games.
Bro, have you seen Suicide Squad?
If I found one for a good price.
Have you seen gameplay for Suicide Squad yet?
No.
Is it true? You think it's true what Duck said about that?
That's gonna be fire, man. What?
There's no way.
What he said about it being like a pay to
before I
play?
could get a PS5.
A pay to play?
Remember Duck was saying something about
no,
that
it's
too.
not. No, it's not. I think you just have to be online. They're just trying to get people online. I don't know. Get online.
Yeah, it's an online only story.
He already has online. He plays Genshin Impact online, so he's
like
good.
a Fortnite, like a 10 characters. They're all Suicide Squad characters. And you just go kill each other?
It's a story, and it's a co-op, and you can play with your homies online.
Like fucking Left 4 Dead, and what's the newer one called?
The zombie one you talking about?
Yeah, that's like a story in a
Ground
co-op.
Break? What is it?
No,
Daybreak?
it's
No,
like
what the
it's
fuck is it?
blood, back for blood.
Back for Blood. That's fun,
Yeah,
man. You play that?
I have it. I
Oh,
haven't.
for real?
I played it a couple times.
Hey man, we gotta. Hey, we should get in on that one time. I like
Hell
that
yeah,
game. And it's challenging too. So you have to have
yeah.
like like people that really want to play. Man, that's cool. We should play. I'll download it.
It was definitely way harder than Left 4 Dead.
Oh,
You
see, I've
couldn't
never
just
played Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, Left 4 Dead. You could. It was more arcadey feeling. Like you could just kind of jump in and play. Like there had all these different levels, and you had 4 characters to choose from, and you just get matched up with 3 random people, and you just play these levels, and it's just like super intense, lots of zombies, and you find weapons and shit. And
Yeah.
Back for Blood was definitely like that, but like it's more complex. It's got more of the new age kind of build off of like Call of Duty and games like that.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, yeah,
know,
yeah. No, it's really, really fun. We're playing with the homies. I mean, I played with the homies a couple times.
super
Hurry up and get a
fast
PC. Yeah,
paced.
I know, bro. I need one. Play with us. We still haven't beat Back for Blood. No, we haven't. Who, y'all haven't? Have I played with y'all? I don't remember playing with y'all. Yes, I do. I do remember playing with y'all. I'm chopped.
Girl, me too. All right, so what else? Mando?
Oh,
Mando.
Mando.
You don't like it, huh? You still think it's the Disney poops?
Absolute Disney poops.
What?
All right, hold on.
What?
Hold on.
Why?
Let me think about what happened. What happened in this episode? So we had no Darksaber.
No.
We had what else didn't? What else? What else happened in this episode?
The giant gator. No dark
That
saber.
that was actually pretty cool. That was actually pretty cool. I wish that scene would have been a flashback.
I thought it was. The
I did
entire
too.
fucking scene. I thought it was a flashback.
I felt like that would have been cooler, like some kind of backstory for why someone is super hard. you
Yeah.
like any of them, even if it was Mando, it could
Yeah.
have been. It could have been a new character. Like
Yeah.
a long lost Mandalorian, or maybe Bo-Katan or something like that. I was a little bummed out
I thought
with
it
the
was at
whole
first.
Bo-Katan thing.
No, she's just sulking.
She's super salty and sulking for sure.
What? Yeah. Why was she so? Why was she so salty? What was wrong?
Because no one
Because she
will
lost the dark
follow
saber.
her because she doesn't have the dark saber basically.
Mm.
Jen's got it.
Who?
Mando.
Mando
Jen.
has it.
Where is it?
He
That's
has he just has it.
Yeah.
So I watched the last 3 episodes of Book of Boba Fett because that's the only ones worth watching.
It's true.
I haven't
It's
seen them, so
true,
I don't know.
dude. It's so bad.
It's so bad, and it should have just been like 2 episodes of season 3 of Mando,
Yeah.
Mm.
and those last 3 episodes could have been the beginning of season 3 of Mando, but
No.
Disney poops.
But
But the snapping turtle crocodile thing was definitely the highlight of the whole episode, in my opinion.
Yeah, that thing was dope.
right off the bat. Yeah, I thought that was gonna be a flashback, but I don't know. I overall enjoyed it. I think it's I hope they bring the dark saber into it.
I mean, they have to,
They
right?
have to.
So, what happened? Did he make it to Mandalore? No,
No,
the end of the episode, he's walking out of fucking Bo-Katan's castle.
yeah.
Right. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm interested to see what Mandalore looks like, how they're going to portray that.
It definitely wasn't the best season opener, but it was still. I thought it was a good episode. I
I
thought
think
there
it
was
was
gonna be more
better
shit though.
than anything in season 2.
Oh really?
I mean,
Hmm.
I remember trying to rewatch season 2 during snowmaking earlier this year.
You just couldn't do it, huh?
I just
So
got
Brad, you don't like it at all, huh?
No, it's just it's all about. It's kind of like Ninja Turtles 1 versus Ninja Turtles 2, where like it's all about selling toys, man. Like you had like a super serious, kind of cool like Western style, shitty Disney Star Wars version of like a show that was like something. At least it's something.
Mhm.
And then you go into season 2, and it's like literally all about selling Grogu toys. And then they give him the worst fucking name ever, Grogu. Like
Grogu is not that bad,
it's
man.
it's growing. It's definitely growing on me. It's not. I don't like it,
It's cool to
but
say.
I don't hate it anymore. It's not cool to say. It's just nothing. It's just like word vomit. You know. It's just like you just threw some words together. Like
Word vomit.
it's
I don't know.
it's goo. You know. I don't know.
I guess I'm just neutral on it. It didn't.
What about Groku? Put a
No,
K
then
in
they would
there.
have ripped into that. They would have ripped into that pretty hard.
Groku instead of
Yeah.
Goku.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
I don't know. I wasn't a fan. As soon as
I guess I'm just neutral on it.
it probably didn't help that I didn't like most of the season up into the big name reveal.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the Luke Skywalker scene was cool.
That was a good scene.
Yeah,
I enjoy the
the
show.
last episode was alright.
It's fun. It's a fun show. And I think the CGI looks amazing. I'm into it.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
They do really well with Star Wars, I feel like, for some reason.
Well, that's the thing about that show is they use a lot of puppets too. You know, they take it back to the original
like
way
that.
Star Wars was made. You know, was with real puppets.
Like
and stuff.
the pirate Vecna or whatever. Vecna.
Right.
The
All these
upside down
people
dudes.
in these badass
Yeah.
makeup and shit.
It looks
yeah.
good. Yeah.
It does. It does
It
look
adds
pretty
an
good.
element to it, man. I like it. I like it a lot.
That
That's
is
why I
definitely
think-
something Disney does good.
Yeah, which is shocking because all of their MCU movies are always coded as CGI goop.
CGI goop.
Goop, yeah. I read an
I
article.
mean, the
or
earlier
something.
ones
The last
definitely,
couple
but that
of
was
them have
just
been.
like. I mean, the CGI wasn't bad though. Like even as bad and horrible as Thor, fucking what was that? Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
Mhm.
As terrible as that movie was, I don't remember like thinking the CGI was just like god awful. Besides the goats, which were just funny, you know, like
Mhm.
they
I
got
think it
old.
was bad CGI. I think it's a lot. I think is the
Yeah,
argument.
that is
Yeah.
that is.
So it
But
is.
what are
It
you
is
gonna do?
refreshing.
Like a
to
lot of
see
this shit's all
Mandalorian.
out in space or in the
Yeah,
quantum realm.
exactly.
Like
Yeah.
how are you gonna?
I mean,
Can't
so
really do
is
much of it.
so is Star Wars. But
That's
they make
true.
it. They make it
That's
real.
true.
They make that shit look good. Using
Well,
those
that's the thing
puppets and
about that's
shit.
what
They use,
makes
like,
like
sound
Guardians of the
sets and stuff
Galaxy
like that,
so
yeah.
great.
What is it?
That's
They
what makes
build
like
real
Guardians of the
sets.
Galaxy so great because they
Oh,
got
yeah.
real sets. They got all these people in all these crazy costumes and shit.
That's the one.
Like
I'm
that whole
into.
Christmas episode.
Yeah.
Man, that was such a good one. Are we excited for Guardians of the Galaxy 3?
I am.
Yeah.
I
I
am
am.
too.
I'm not. I mean, I'm looking forward to it, and not at the same time. It's pretty clear someone definitely is going to die.
Yeah, there's so much crying going on, right?
I'm not. Yeah. Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of crying. There's
It's
gonna be
like
a lot
a
of
Hallmark,
salt in the air.
like
There's
Hallmark
so much
commercial.
crying going on.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in that
People are
thing.
just gonna start crying by proxy, dude. And like it's just people are just gonna start sympathy crying.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
cry. I'm gonna hold it together.
Yeah,
You're
right.
definitely going to cry.
What?
At the very least, you're gonna be like yawning
Damn.
and then like wiping your face.
Y'all didn't even give me a chance. No.
No.
Okay.
At the very least, you're gonna pull the classic like, oh, I'm tired.
Come
I
on.
got,
Right.
I
Come
got
on.
screen fatigue.
Can you
You're gonna rub
can you
your
watch
eyes.
any of those characters die? We already watched
No.
Gamora die. That was
That was what
Whatever.
it was. I mean,
We knew that was happening. We knew
Yeah.
that was coming.
it is what it is. She gone.
But
Bye-bye.
I mean, I wouldn't want any of them to die. Rocket or Drax or we've already kind of watched Groot die, but
We
then
did
he
watch
like
Groot die and grow back.
that was sad as hell.
Yeah,
That
the
was
first one.
sad. The fact that if we knew
Yeah.
he could grow back too,
We didn't
it
know
was
that.
still sad. You didn't.
Well, we did, but like we
was-
thought that was the end of him
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it was sad. And then
for a
when they
minute.
later came out and said that he said dad or whatever,
Yeah.
that was sad. Yeah, and then they just piled on.
Yeah.
Yeah, when that was when he
piled
snapped. Yeah, when he snapped, he said dad.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, the Russo brothers had us by the balls for those movies.
on. Yeah.
Infinity War and Endgame.
By the balls. Great movies.
Yeah, man. You guys gotta let go, you know? Move on.
Maybe you
Jeez.
just need to move on and accept that this last phase was just not as good.
What do you I never
It was
said
different. It was way different.
It wasn't. It was
It was setting a new precedent, which I thought
Mhm.
they were successful. They were not successful in the past with their TV series, trying to incorporate them in. People were not really into it, except for like the major fans, the fanboys. I mean, the only one I can think of that was like kind of dull was like Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but it was still kind of fun.
Yeah.
But that's my big thing with Marvel right now is all this shit that they did in Phase 4. They've opened up a lot of different cans of worms, so to speak. And now we got Kang on top of it all. You know? Like each fucking series besides Loki had its own major villain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got like fucking the Agatha from WandaVision, and we got the Flag Smasher.
Did her show get pulled?
I don't think so. They just keep changing the name.
I wonder if I think her show got
like-
pulled.
Did it really?
I think so.
WandaVision show?
No, the Agatha,
Agatha Harkness.
House of
Oh, yeah,
Harkness.
Yeah.
Pushed it back to Halloween or something. That one's gonna be good.
Eh,
Oh yeah. Coven of Chaos.
Coven of Chaos. That's right.
That's gonna be fun, man. She's gonna be like
It'll be
probably
alright.
chasing Wanda around, trying to get Wanda to
can't-
get back the Darkhold or something.
You don't think Wanda's keyed?
Wanda? No.
No.
Definitely not.
So
No.
what do you think that energy blast was after the whole mountain collapses?
We're talking House of whatever, Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
Madness. So yeah, so she collapses the whole what is it called? Like Wonder Core or something?
Yeah.
Mm.
Wonder Gore. Yeah. Mount Wonder Gore.
Mount Wonder Core or
I'm
something.
gonna have to rewatch.
And so the whole thing collapses on is just crumbling down. Not just like the temple, but like the whole mountain. And then down like low in the mountain there's like this red like
Oh
and
yeah,
it just kind of fizzles out.
kind of like okay, I see what you're saying.
I don't know. I just don't think she's dead.
What if she was?
It kind of reminded me
She
of
was
when
body walking that
she
thing.
destroyed Vision's Mind Stone.
She just got shrunk down into the quantum realm.
It was kind of like that same like
Jake, shut
energy, like
You're stupid.
I don't know. I kind of think
She's coming
that
back,
that
though.
Wanda, the 616 Wanda, might be keyed, and I think we might be getting the other Wanda from the other multiverse.
The one that she was controlling when she took her kid to go see her
Because
kids
now
and
the
shit?
Fantastic Four is all dead in that universe.
Yeah, true.
Christine
can't be
Palmer, I don't remember if she went back or not, but she's somewhere, and she was a big deal in that universe. Like, tracking the multiverse through the Baxter Corporation.
Yeah.
Like, 616 Wanda fucking set some tidal waves in that fucking in that universe, dude.
Yeah.
Like, they were
Yeah,
like,
they opened a
they were
lot
the
of cans of
Illuminati.
worms.
All you got is Mordo trapped in the trench
Yeah.
to pick up the pieces.
Oh man.
And that movie was still trash to y'all, huh?
Yeah.
No, I like that movie.
I don't get it.
I didn't like it.
Mm.
You didn't like it at first. Have you watched it since and
Me?
grown to like it?
Well,
No,
it
remember
wasn't
I
like
texted you.
that's not what it is.
Ant or me?
Yeah, and because
That's
we
not what
walked
it
out. We
was.
walked out. Huh?
It wasn't that I didn't like it. I just wasn't moved
Right.
in any way. Which you don't always have to be for, and you don't always have to be moved. I think for it to be a good movie, it's just sometimes you just not. I don't know, swayed in
It
any
ha-
way.
it
But
had
it was a good movie.
it had some corny shit for sure, but then like once like
It's fun.
Did you
like
really
like
just?
when I first saw it in theaters and he did that spell on what's his nuts, squirted the mustard in his face and he's punching
Yeah.
himself in the face.
Oh yeah, but it
I
was a
thought that
callback
was
to something,
I
wasn't it?
thought that yeah, I didn't know that at the time. And then
Bruce or whatever from.
yeah, Bruce Campbell, exactly. I didn't realize that was him, and so I was like, "That what was that all about?" And
Oh.
then later on, it was like, "Oh, well, that makes sense." And like that was kind of all the times where it was like kind of seemed out of place. Then I thought back to just other Sam Raimi movies, and it was like that's just kind of his style.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I think it was fine. It
I
was
thought
fine.
it was fine.
I don't. Yeah, it's not like top 10 or top 5. I wouldn't even say top.
Well, so
Yeah,
how many
definitely not
movies?
top 10.
How many movies are in Phase 4?
Oh shit. Shang-Chi, Eternals, House of whatever, House of Cards,
House of Cards.
um, Love, Thor.
Uh-huh.
Fucking I'm impressed with myself so far.
Yeah,
Jake, do you
you're
have one
doing
to throw
good.
in there?
No.
He doesn't know because
we're
he's
good.
blocked. He's blocked that whole phase out of his.
What was
No,
after Thor?
I'm honestly I'm at a mental block because I was just mind blown how just earlier
Spider-Man.
I said no, I'm at a mental block because
Oh God, he's
earlier
hung up
you
on
just
something.
said, yeah, because I just said it doesn't have to be. I can enjoy it and still say that it's a bad movie, and you looked at me sideways, and then you just now went, well, I can say it's a good movie, but I'm not moved by it.
Yeah, I'm not moved by it in any way.
Like, I was just hung
it.
up on that. I was just hung up on that.
Say it again. Hold on. Say it again.
How like because you just looked at me sideways.
Right.
You just said
What
the
did
same
you
thing
say,
that I
though?
said.
Yeah. What did you say?
Because I said it can still be a bad movie, but I can still enjoy it.
No, that's not what I said.
I know
I said
that's
I'm
what I
not
said.
moved
You were
by
like
it, and
hung
it's a
up on
good
it.
movie. You were
Right.
saying it's a bad movie, but you can enjoy it. That doesn't make sense to me. How can you? I don't get that.
How can
That's
you
the
say
part
it's a
that I
good
can't wrap
movie
my
and
head.
not be moved by it? Because when we walked out of the theater, you were like, "Oh yeah, it was a movie."
I was like, yeah, it was a movie. It was
Right.
fun.
Right.
It's just a movie.
Right. That's the way that I feel.
But I
about, like,
didn't say it
next
was a
Friday,
bad
yeah.
movie.
All
And
right,
that
well,
I
here's the
enjoyed a
point. Yeah.
bad movie. That's not what I said. So we
All
didn't
right.
say the same thing.
We kind of said the same thing, but it's all right. Made the same point.
Not at all.
Yeah, it's all right.
But fuck. Now I forgot what we were talking about. Damn it.
What was?
No,
There's
you
I
were
think there's
naming
just
the
one
phase
more.
4. You were naming the
Well,
phase 4
there's also
movies.
Spider-Man. We forgot
So there was
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, Shang-Chi.
Those movies are so fire, man.
Yeah, those ones were really good.
Ooh,
And then you
I
had
got
the
one.
was the Eternals phase 4?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
definitely.
The Eternals was phase 4, and then
Fire
you had
movie. One of the best movies.
Thor, Love and Thunder.
Thor: Love and Thunder,
That one's.
and then you had there had to have been one more.
There's definitely one
But
more.
was it just or was
Black Widow.
do we just feel like yeah,
Black Widow's in there for sure.
Yeah, Black Widow.
Do we just think that there's a lot more movies because they also crammed a lot of shows in there?
Yeah, they
too?
did cram a
Definitely.
lot of television.
There
in
is
that
one
show.
more
I
after
feel like
Thor before Ant-Man.
Let me sure.
I thought so. Oh yeah, Wakanda Forever.
Oh yeah.
That's phase 4, huh? Damn.
So there's Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Eternals, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Thor, Black Panther, and then television.
Ooh.
Yeah. So Ant, what's your top 5?
Out of those,
Yeah.
ooh. Shit. Shang-Chi's definitely in there. That one's fire. I like the Eternals, so I'm throwing that in there. These are in no order. Kind of Forever, definitely in there. That was good. What am I, 3? How many is there? 7?
There's only like 6 or 5, so like you can't really. I
You
mean,
gotta leave one
I think
out,
there's
basically,
7.
right?
yeah, if you gotta take one out.
How about I just do top 3? Those are the top 3.
All right.
Because if I can't even remember the other ones, then even though I just named them, but I just fucking forgot them that fast when it comes to being good or not.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because there's only 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, yeah, there's 7, so you got to just leave two out. If you had to take 2 out.
Yeah.
So easily you could take out Black Widow.
Mm-hmm. Probably Black Widow and Thor: Love and Thunder. If I had to take 2
Yeah, I
of
mean,
them out.
honestly, I'd probably take out Eternals before Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh, really?
Wowzer. Y'all are
Really?
violating.
I'd still watch Eternals before I watch Thor: Love and Thunder.
Which I have. I'll admit I have, but I'll also admit that every time I've put on the Eternals, it's because I need to fall asleep quickly, and that is my goal when I put that movie on. Is like I need something I can just fall
It
asleep
shows violence.
ASAP. I'm gonna put on the Eternals.
Well, there we go.
You guys are insane.
But like top
Absolutely.
3, definitely number 1. I think out of all of those is Shang-Chi for me.
Yeah, that one's so good.
Shang-Chi, that movie was fantastic.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
Frequently forgot I was watching a MCU movie, and then every time I would remember, it was like, oh my god, how is this going to connect? Where is he gonna pop up?
He said sooner than later.
Yeah, where is he?
I don't know. The actor did. The actor said that he's going to show up sooner than we think.
Oh,
okay.
Is that where he's been talking about in that article? In those articles?
Yeah.
I was hoping he was going to show up in this Ant-Man movie with how when they were showing like in the trailers the quantum core.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to be tied in for sure.
To the 10 rings.
Not that it was going to be the 10 rings, but maybe that it was because like in that end credit scene, they're like it's sending a signal to something, you know.
Yeah.
And then Cassie's thing was sending a signal to something. And I was like, yeah, let's fucking get Shang-Chi in there. That would have been awesome. That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
If he came to like help Scott or something fight.
Yeah, he's just down there and we don't know why.
They got sucked down there. Like they got the 10 rings pulled them down there just like her device did.
Yeah, totally. And it's Shang-Chi and Wong and fucking Aquafina show up. That'd be great.
That'd be sick.
That would actually been a kind of a fun concept.
Especially for that final battle with Giant Scott and shit walking
like
around.
Shang-Chi's been down there for a minute since that shit happened before, so he's joined the rebels. And he's just been teaching them how to fight.
Or it could be a Shang-Chi variant.
Oh. I don't know. That was a good movie. Shang-Chi
Y'all are high right now.
I am high.
That's definitely the number
but that would be a fun. You wouldn't watch that one?
What?
I watch that one. I watch that one all the time.
Quantum Realm? Whooping ass?
Oh, I would watch the shit out of that for sure.
Sure. He probably would have. I think he could have beat the hell out of Kang.
For sure. Fight.
Yeah. For sure. Especially like it would have been. Yeah. Especially after his armor broke, after he got blown up or whatever. Isn't that what happened? Like, didn't this little Chronopolis thing get blown up?
I mean, the more we talk about Like, I mean, Jake's kind of right. He wasn't that scary. There was just the one scene of him coming down and just raging, but it was only like 20 seconds. You know.
He was menacing when he was talking to them in their thing, but that's
In that
kind
little
of what I
cell,
said.
yeah.
Like throughout the movie, they kind of watered him down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They blew their
Yeah.
load at the beginning when he was fucking doing his little Magneto
Yeah.
shit in their
Yeah.
cages. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you
Yeah.
could tell, like, he was
Because
like, "Which I've killed
I
you
said that to
before?"
Allison a couple of times. I was like, why doesn't he just fucking telekinesis their ass into the
Straight up,
wall?
yeah.
Yeah.
They watered him down.
That was before he had his suit powered up. So where'd
See,
that
but
power
that's what
go?
I'm trying to wonder is like, well, he had his suit on. He just
Yeah,
has
but
to
it
have his
wasn't
suit on.
working yet because he didn't convince Scott to go down and do whatever with the core.
He still was wearing the suit though. He still had it still had the blue.
Or does he get the suit right before Janet shrinks the core and runs away? Is that when he
I
gets
think he
his
still
suit?
I think he still has the suit because he still has the blue face and shit when he's
That's true.
because he's still been terrifying and menacing those
That's
people.
true.
So I think his suit still worked.
Suit has powers, yeah.
I think the core was just mainly for the ship. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he just like Brad said, they blew their load right away and
Fuck,
just kind
dude.
of watered them down.
Speaking of blowing loads too soon, fucking the Flash trailer, dude. How
You think they showed too
disappointing.
much?
I think they should not have had Michael Keaton say, "I'm Batman." The one line that you want him to say, you're gonna make
Yeah.
him say it in the trailer? Like, come on. They could have just showed him, and you're like, it was kind of like they could have done the thing like with Steve Rogers, where he's about to say "Avengers Assemble,"
Yeah,
and he's
and they
just
cut
like,
it off.
and they cut it off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, what is he gonna say? Is he gonna say something different? You know?
yeah, that would have been dope. I agree with you on that.
I was definitely into the trailer leading up to that point, and then it was like, guys, like, I don't know, it just that really, they should have saved that.
Well,
But
Nah, that
I'm
movie's gonna be filthy.
yeah. gonna
Yeah.
see that movie.
Oh yeah.
yeah. We're gonna have to. Multiple times maybe, depending on
Oh, you gotta calm down, sir.
it looks like there's gonna be a lot of shit in there.
Yeah.
A lot of shit.
Like a lot of shit going on, depending on how good it is. Which we've heard.
I like what I saw so far with God damn it, now I can't think of his name. What's the Flash's name? The
Ezra
actor?
Miller.
Ezra Miller. The way he was interacting with himself.
Yeah. It from everything it sounds like the acting in this is terrific. It's just he's just a terrible
He's
human.
just
He's about to act his way out of that trouble he's been facing.
Maybe
They're gonna forget about it with this performance, huh?
because so I listened to the John Campea show and he worked closely in Hollywood and his wife works in Hollywood and he's tapped in with people at Warner Brothers and they've told him that they've seen it and that they said that it's one of the best superhero movies they've ever seen, including James Gunn. So it's like, well, I mean, holy fuck. And that dude makes good movies. Andy Muschietti, he makes good movies. So he's mainly a horror dude. So that's why I'm kind of interested to see him take on a whole superhero and what Batfleck has to do with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I know what he has to do with it because obviously Barry lives in that universe. But what happens that's going to cause him to suit up? Zod coming back?
I enjoyed that for sure. That was a good little teaser.
When does that one drop again?
July, I think. June or July.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like coming up.
Yeah, I really
They held the trailer.
How late is it?
Because June 16th.
Oh wow, that's very close.
Yeah,
When
so
was
3
it
months.
supposed to drop?
Oh, it's been delayed. It was supposed to drop in 2020. It's been delayed
2020.
so much.
Damn.
They announced this movie in like 2018 or 2017, dude. Like this movie, it's
Like
changed.
right after the Justice League.
Yeah, it's changed like 2 or 3 different directors, couple of different writers, and then Ezra Miller got into his shit. And then the whole Zack Snyder Justice League debacle, and then COVID, and then this movie's just been through a litany of shit. So I'm just excited that it actually exists and we're gonna see it.
Hell yeah. All
Just
right.
unfortunate about Ezra.
Well, listen, I am up there, so
Yeah.
I am gonna have to go get some food. This has been a great episode, Brad. We're so happy that you came back to join us for a show. When do you think we'll get you again, man? When can the people see you again, man? No hard commitments or anything, but if you had
Anytime around this time on these days, we could make it happen as long as I know I'm kind of ahead of time.
for sure.
Or Wednesdays. Wednesdays, I'm off all day, typically.
All
right, bet. Any last thoughts for the people? Anybody before we head up out of here?
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming. Thank you everybody for
Great
watching.
to see
I don't
y'all.
really have
Anything else?
I don't have any last thoughts. No.
All right, for sure.
I'm gonna go walk my dog and get some food.
See, that's what I'm talking about. It's a nice day. Like we got to get outside and enjoy it a little bit here. Here in Minnesota. We got to go walk with Gira.
Take a nice sleep.
Ooh, a little slumber.
Mm-hmm.
That does sound nice too.
Pull those blackout curtains. Put on the Eternals.
You're a fucking asshole. Listen, that's been another episode of Jump to Hyperspace. Y'all have a good rest of the day. Have a good night. Y'all be easy. Peace.
Be easy, y'all.
Later.
Goodbye.